Welcome to the Wednesday Warrior Wrap-Up, and first up we're going to be talking about G.I. Joe The Classified Series, because today they had their first week of Yo Joe June, where we got a lot of reveals, things we already knew about, some things we didn't know about. As showed here, we got the look at the Cobra Commander in his uniform with the hood. They finally have it coming out. It will be a fan channel exclusive, being Hasbro Pulse, BBTS, Entertainment Earth, anywhere online like GameStop would have it. We also got Deep 6 finally, a Deluxe Deep 6, which looks incredible. Really excited for that one. And the final item that we got, these are all three available for pre-order today, was the Battle in a Box Cobra and G.I. Joe, where it's Snake Eyes / a Steel Brigade with a ATV, I can't remember the name of it, and then a Crimson, or was it a stealth Viper with a stealth Trubble Bubble, but it's a 788 one, so it's a his take kind of companion piece, which is really cool. That's also available. Really cool looking stuff. I believe the Cobra Commander was going for about $70-$80. And then the 2-pack of vehicles is about $110, and the Deep 6 being a Deluxe, he was about $43-$44. And then we got a lot of reveals, both digital renders, an update on the Ninja Force 2-pack. As you can see here, they have the actual official product. It's not available for pre-order yet, but it will probably be available for pre-order at some point this month. We also got, like I said, some digital renders. The one I'm most excited about is for their 60th anniversary line. They are doing an Action Man, which just looks really awesome. I like the idea of that. Just makes me kind of wish they could do a Major Tom character. If you're a David Bowie fan, you'll get that reference. And then we got a look at, I believe it was Grand Slam with the laser cannon, which is very interesting because I heard a while ago there were rumors that he was going to be a 2-pack as an exclusive at one point, but now it looks like he'll be in his vehicle pack, like I think the original toy came in a vehicle pack, where then they gave out a single card later on, I think. I can't quite remember. And then we also got a look at a Desert Vamp with Clutch and a desert outfits. That's really cool. Could go with your Dusty and the rest of your desert characters, like the Desert Storm, Snake Eyes with the Browns. That's really cool. And then what else? Did we get another digital render? It's showed here. I know we got two names, so they use like images. One is for the same 60th line of stuff. They're doing an Arctic rescue trooper kind of character, which looks really cool. That showed here. And then it looks like we're getting, I think it's Dusty with his coyote companion, so more animals. That one's going to be really exciting, because if you want to, have a couple coyotes for your collection, now you can get coyotes for your collection. I just think that's awesome. Really love the animal characters with G.I. Joe. I think that's my favorite part about it. But yeah, lots of cool reveals, and we're not done yet. There's two other things we have to talk about later. Like I said, we're not done because there's the Comic-Con exclusives. We've covered the Star Wars ones, the Marvel ones, and now the G.I. Joe ones have been revealed this week. It is that of, I believe it is a fluffer from the episode where Cobra sends these, Trubble-like characters, or Ewok-like characters, cute little fuzzy characters to the Joes, and then they become these giant monsters. So that's one of the Comic-Con exclusives. Looks incredible here. I really love the cereal box, slipcase kind of idea. That's really cool. Love all the extra accessories and everything like that call back to the episode. And then the next one is a 2-pack, which both of them are kind of 2-packs because the fluffer comes with the little one. But it's a 2-pack of the Springfield, I think it's the Springfield episode, where Shipwreck gets caught and they try to get information out of him. And it is that of Shipwreck, and then I believe it's Cadet something, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. And a cool blue Crimson Guard outfit. Tons of accessories. Something cool that we didn't know when we first saw it, that they talked about during the fan stream, was that the control panel she has the ability to hold the 3 mass device, I think it says the mass device pieces that we got from Breaker? The Scuba 2-pack at Snake Eyes, I think it was, that had the 3. So this could be used for that in a way. And then, of course, it comes with all kinds of amazing accessories and all interchangeable head pieces. But yeah, really cool. Both of these will be available at Comic-Con, each day with limited quantities, they said. And then after the show, they'll be available with limited quantities online, but they will let us know when it's going to happen. So that's really awesome. And it's some exciting Star Wars news that kind of just dropped on us this week. There will be 4 items going live. And I was kind of confused at first because I went, didn't we already get 3 of these 4 items before? And the vintage collection? And that's the thing, we did. These are all Black Series, but I didn't realize it at first because they were carded like this. But these are all 4 Black Series versions of the droids characters of 3PO, R2, Boba Fett in his first appearance look, and a Stormtrooper, which is really cool looking. I got them mixed up with the vintage collection ones we got a while back at Target. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago now. And we did get a 6-inch, I think, Boba Fett, but it was slightly different. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's the same thing. I think they said that it was a newer body, though. But yeah, all 4 of these will be going live, I believe, the 4th, Thursday, tomorrow, at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. There's a lot this week because today we got a lot of G.I. Joe. Tomorrow we're going to get a lot of Star Wars. And then on the 5th, we're supposedly going to be getting a bunch of Hasbro stuff, part of the Target Geek Out, which I will be covering each week after the event. But I will be sharing the links on my social, so definitely follow me on Instagram, where I will share the links for them when they go up. But that will be happening on the 5th. But yeah, no, these are really cool looking. I'm on the fence about them. They come with the gold coins, which is really cool. So it's something kind of fun. I do love myself some droids and Ewoks. If they do 6-inch versions, because they did the 3-inch versions of the Ewoks characters, that is definitely tempting to kind of get, so you can have the droids meet the Ewoks. But yeah, really cool looking. They will be available, I believe, on Hasbro Pulse and Fan Channel, and possibly, I think, Amazon. I will definitely leave the links on the Instagram when they go live. And it's some exciting Transformers news, not just because it is something that is, you know, a reissue that is cool, but it is also a reissue that is very much needed. The Transformers Siege, or War for Cybertron Siege Greenlight, is getting reissued. It's available right now on Entertainment Earth, Hasbro Pulse, and BBTS. As of recording, it is available everywhere, still in stock. I think it might be on Amazon, where it was originally. Now, the thing about this item, and we're going to go into some kind of finance talk, is because originally this came out, it was $24.99. I believe it sold out on day 1, because I remember pre-ordering this one in the Skywarp pack at the same time, and then they sold out, and they both skyrocketed. We're talking triple digits. This one at one point was going for $300. So $25 to $300 is an extreme jump. Now, when they brought it back this time, there's some controversy because they're asking $42.99, I think, which is almost a Voyager price point. And I know a lot of people are upset about that, but it is a deluxe and a core class, which core classes would be about 10, and the figure would be about 25. So back then it would have been 35, so it was a deal when it came out. But even now, it's still kind of a deal because if a deluxe is 28, and if we still had core classes, they'd probably be about $12.99. You're looking at about, you know, roughly the same price. So I don't think it's too bad of a deal. I think it's a really good deal, especially since it's not $300. I was lucky enough, like I said, to get this originally, so I'm good on this. But as someone who had it and saw a lot of people upset that they couldn't finish the combiner female that this helps build, not to mention just have Greenlight in their collection, it was very kind of like disappointing to see that they had, you know, made more of it. But it was an Amazon exclusive with limited, I think at that time they didn't even have limited quantities on Pulse. You had to go to Amazon to get it. So the fact that now everyone has a chance to get it, everyone will be able to get it. I feel bad for anyone who did spend the $300 for it. But now you have a chance, if you haven't got it, to get it. I think this is awesome that Hasbro did this. I know last week we talked about the same thing with the Armada Optimus Commander class, where it was originally 100 or 90, and then I think it was 90, and then it skyrocketed to like triple digits. So it's cool to see these kind of reissues where they're needed, just like we did with the Skywarp and the Sideswipe from the Amazon capsules a while back. I really appreciate Hasbro doing this for fans. I think it's awesome. If you haven't got this figure yet, it's a really cool figure. It uses the same body as the Chromia and the Nightbird that they did for Gen Selects and Mainline during Siege. It's a decent, you know, female robot mode. But it is definitely something I hope we get this character in the future on an improved body along with the rest of the female bots from the episode that she's from. But yeah, really awesome. If you want to pick it up, link is available in the description down below. And it's some interesting LEGO news. We talked about some LEGO Pokemon a while back. where it was really expensive Lego sets. I think there was a Charizard, Blastoids, and it was a Venusaur 3-pack that was going for like triple digits, and I was like, dang, that's pretty expensive for a Lego set. But I understand with licensing and Pokemon and everything like that, and Lego's kind of pricey in general nowadays. But there are some new sets using their smart brick technology. So we had Star Wars start this off, and now it looks like it's going to Pokemon, and there's a ton of sets. I believe there are 12 sets shown here. There might be more. You've got a large selection of characters. You have all the starter types, being Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. You got Pikachu. You even got some of the other starter types from other games, and some other, Pokemon from here. They got Mewtwo and Mew. These are really awesome sets. Only downside is because they use the smart brick technology, some of these sets are pretty pricey. I think the Charizard set, when I was looking at it, was $130, and then the Mewtwo was like somewhere close to, I think, like $70 or $80. So these are a bit pricey too. Cool looking, awesome idea. I'm sure people will buy them up and collect them all. Lego and Pokemon are definitely two powerhouses, so it's definitely something I could see being very popular and more coming out later on. They definitely are a different step from the Mega Block era of Pokemon. I feel like they're more, they're shaped kind of like the Pokemon, but they're also kind of giving like some, Funko vibes or Brickheads vibes, but they're really cool. If you want to pick them up, they are all available at the Lego store right now. There's a link in the description down below where you can kind of see them all and see all the different prices. They vary drastically at different prices, especially if they come with the smart brick. But yeah, just wanted to cover them real fast because this is a big piece of toy news and media news when it comes to Lego and Pokemon and Nintendo. And in some real quick NECA news through the magazine known as Toy Collector magazine, which if you do not read these magazines are incredible. You can pick them up at your, local magazine stores. I think I saw them at Barnes & Noble. You can pick them up on BBTS. They're really cool books. But they gave us a little teaser through their book with the help of NECA that we will be getting the Muppets Christmas Carol, Kermit and His Nephew. And I'm very excited for this because we already saw a couple of the Muppet Show Muppets through NECA at Toy Fair. But the fact that they're already kind of going for the Muppets Christmas Carol is really exciting. My main hopes are that we will maybe get Muppet Treasure Island figures. If we could get if we could get the captain that is Long John Silver. I'm pulling a blank on the actor's name right now. I feel so bad. That would just be awesome to get that character in figure form, and then all the Muppets in their Muppet Treasure Island outfits. I would love a Fozzie with his figure that he talks to. I think this is a really cool idea to be doing more than just the Muppet Show Muppets. I hope we still get all the Muppet Show Muppets, faster before we get the rest of the spin-off ones from, the Christmas Carol or Muppet Treasure Island. But the fact that there is an opportunity for that is really cool, so I'm very excited for it. And some really exciting Four Horsemen Studio toy news. I love when they do the reinforcements, but this time around, it is just incredible. The level that we've achieved with these reinforcements ones, I feel with this reinforcements 3 is amazing compared to reinforcements 2 and 1. They were both great too, but the character roster we're getting with this and the value they're putting them at, I'm still shocked by it. So reinforcements 3 and reinforcements in general, if you don't know what it is when it comes to Four Horsemen Studios and Mythic Legions, it's where they release a bunch of sought after character, like troop characters and stuff like that, or just characters that are sought after, and this wave is definitely that. So first up, we got the Valiant Knight 2, which is really awesome looking. I'm very excited for this one. And then we got the the Skeleton Legion Builder 3, because this is the third time it's coming out. It's got some awesome accessories. The Knight has really awesome accessories too. He's got interchangeable helmets and stuff like that. The Skeleton has the shield and arrows that comes with the Rising Sun's Navir, I think is her name, or Navi. They kind of did it up in a, skeleton war appealing color and stuff. He comes with a spear. So there's definitely a lot more that's offered with him, but he is still the same bone color as the first two. And then we also got a new vampire archer that uses some new pieces. Just really awesome looking. I'm very excited to see some more vampire characters. It's been a while since we've seen them. I think the last vampire character we got was the last Reinforcements wave. I don't think we had any vampires between that and now, the Phalanx, I think it was. And then we got I don't know if you saw the Rat King a while back. I know we talked about it, or the Mouse King, but they are taking that mold, that body, and they are making it into a new race in the Mythic Legions universe. I think it's a blogger. I can't really pronounce it right now, but it's pretty much a rat warrior that works for Poxus. So that was really awesome. These are all, by the way, $30 right now if you buy them on their website. I think they go up to about $35-$40. This one, the rat one, is definitely going to go up a lot more. But right now they're all $30, the ones we've talked about so far. And then we got a look at a tribute figure with that of the Legion Ladies character figure. I feel bad I don't know how to say the name right, but it looks incredible, and it's a really cool kind of tribute figure to that community of the Four Horsemen fandom. And then we also got a skeleton horse. I believe it's crazy. I think it was like $40, they said, which just is mind-blowing like the rest of them. I believe the Legion Ladies figure is about the same price because it's a deluxe figure. And then the other deluxe figure we're getting is the very popular legendary barbarian, or not legendary, barbarian warrior, and this is like the third one or second one. And it just comes with everything you can think of, all kinds of new pieces. And the biggest thing about this wave, and the thing that we're about to talk about now, is that they decided to add in add-ons this time around. And that's where they're elevating it, in my opinion, compared to the last two waves. There is a upgrade kit, or an add-on kit, for every single one of these things. There's an add-on kit for the skeletons, where you can turn the skeleton warrior and the horse into a centaur skeleton. There's an upgrade kit for the knight, or add-on kit for the knight, I'll say add-on. Add-on kit for the knight, so you can turn that knight into 4 or 5 different helmet styles. There's different shoulders and pieces now, weapons. And then there's an upgrade kit, an add-on, sorry, I keep saying upgrade kit. Add-on for the vampire archer, where you get like 3 different, you can get 4 different vampire archers if you buy this upgrade set, and 4 of the vampire bodies. It's incredible. There's upgrade parts for the barbarian to turn it into the legendary barbarian, last year's traveling exclusive. Really cool way. They're always so great about getting fans the figures they want that are harder to get. So if they have like traveling exclusives, or they have an event exclusive, they find a way to kind of get it in there, like they did with the Kickstarter and the Paladin from Comic-Con / Cleric. That's just one of the things I love about them. They want to get these toys into your hands, and I think that's awesome. And then the biggest add-on, the one I'm the most excited about, and I hope they do this for the evil forces in the future, is a tunic and shield kit for the Legions of Light. So there's one for Leonidas, I hope I say these right, Zelidas Flock, Basil, and Etheron. If I slaughter those names, I'm very sorry. But it's all 4 of the Legions of Light's kind of like tunics and stuff like that, and shields, so you could put those on the Valiant Knights or any previous Knights you have. You could take the Leonidas one and put it on the Gold Knight Reinforcement 2 figure if you want, and have like a really cool Gold Knight to fight for him. It's just really awesome. So that was my most exciting thing. Those are each $20 a piece, along with all the add-ons are $20 a piece. I believe the Barbarian is a deluxe like the Legion Lady one, so it's about 40 something. But they're all such reasonable prices when it comes to these figures, when you think about, the value of other figures from McFarlane and Hasbro Mattel. So really cool stuff. I am definitely excited for these. I cannot wait for them. I look forward to them. And comics this week we think look awesome. First up is What If Uncanny X-Men #1. This is a really cool comic. It is kind of what if Cyclops decided to stay with the Goblin Queen, and raise their child and kind of have a life with them. It's one of the what if comics. Those are always fun. So I'm very excited for that from Marvel. Next up we have Boom Studio Comics with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. The Rangers return with new outfits to fight an evil foe with Rita Repulsa. I'm very excited for this one. It looks awesome. It's cool to see the Power Rangers back in action through comic form, if not TV or toy. And then finally, the third comic I'm most excited about is the Transformers the movie, issue number 1, 40th anniversary comic from Skybound, with the Interjohn universe and stuff going on. This is kind of like I think the cover shows a lot of those characters, but it is the Transformers movie comic reissued from back in the day, is what it sounds like. It's really cool. I'm very excited for it. But yeah, those are the comics this week that I'm most excited about. All three of them look really cool. Like usual, let me know in the comments down below what comics you're excited about this week, which ones you're going to be picking up, if there's any you think I should check out, if you're checking out any of these and what you think about them. And I'll catch you with more books next week. And in our creative corner this week, we have a look at a very talented toy photographer and painter and poser, with that of @jacksrepaints on Instagram. And their work is incredible. They take, their toys and they paint them up to make them look even cooler. As you can see here, something that stuck out to me was the YOLO Park Soundwave. They're pretty basic when it comes to their, apps. I don't even think they have any paint apps or, prints or anything like that, or stickers. It's just, solid plastic injection. They definitely elevated it. As you can see here, it looks incredible after they painted it up. We also have a look at a really cool Iron Man that they customized, and a really awesome Magneto and Punisher. All of them look incredible. My favorite one was the Captain America. I don't know how they got the ripped clothing on this Captain America, but it looks awesome. And they have all kinds of just cool toy photography and then posing out the figures in awesome poses. Definitely gives you some ideas on how to display your figures in your display. All kinds of amazing, figures and stuff like that they share, both painted and posed out. If you want to give them a follow, like usual, link will be for their Instagram down in the description down below. They have all kinds of amazing videos and photos of their work. It is definitely inspirational. So if you are a fan of toys and posing the figures out and painting your figures, and you want to get some inspiration, you just want to support someone awesome, go give them a follow, go give them a like, share it with any other fans of that stuff, and just kind of support them because they have amazing work on their page. And they're just really talented. I'm really excited to see all these different, figures. It's something fun to look at when you're trying to, get your mind off of things and things like that. So definitely go check them out. Their work is incredible. I will catch you all in the next one.